Another day, another story. Musaka is a traditional Greek dish that has been enjoyed for centuries. This hearty dish is made up of layers of roasted eggplant, ground meat, and a rich tomato sauce, all topped with a creamy bechamel sauce. Musaka is a perfect comfort food for cold winter nights, and it's also a great dish to make when you have guests over. To make musaka, you'll need a few key ingredients. You'll need eggplants, ground meat, traditionally lamb, but beef or a combination of beef and pork can be used as well, onions, garlic, canned tomatoes, tomato paste, red wine, cinnamon, and allspice. You'll also need flour, butter, milk, and eggs to make the bechamel sauce. The first step in making musaka is to roast the eggplants. Slice them into rounds, then salt them and let them sit for about half an hour to draw out some of the moisture. Rinse them off, then roast them in the oven until they're soft and slightly browned. While the eggplants are roasting, you can prepare the tomato sauce. Brown the ground meat in a large pan, then add chopped onions and garlic. Cook until the onions are translucent, then add the canned tomatoes, tomato paste, red wine, cinnamon, and allspice. Simmer the sauce for about half an hour, then remove it from the heat. Next, it's time to make the bechamel sauce. Melt some butter in a saucepan, then whisk in some flour. Slowly add milk, whisking constantly, until the sauce is thick and smooth. Remove it from the heat, then whisk in some beaten eggs. Now it's time to assemble the musaka. Start with a layer of eggplant slices, then add a layer of the meat sauce. Repeat the layers until you've used up all of the ingredients, then top the whole thing with the bechamel sauce. Smooth it out with a spatula, then sprinkle some grated cheese over the top. Bake the musaka in the oven for about an hour, until the top is golden brown and the sauce is bubbling. Let it cool for a few minutes before serving. Musaka is a dish that can feed a crowd, so it's a great option for family gatherings or dinner parties. It's also a dish that can be made ahead of time and reheated, making it a great option for meal prep. Musakas. The amount of musaka you make will depend on the size of your baking dish, but a standard 9 by 13 inch dish should make enough for 6 to 8 servings. Greek musaka recipe.